Okay, so this is a short clip from flight number 4 with 4S on this DeltaWing. This DeltaWing has a rudder. So this, I think, is going to be my first attempt at a hammerhead with a park jet. Look at that. It did a hammerhead, but I lost orientation there, so I had to swing around and bring it back this way. I couldn't tell which way it was facing. And we've got it back in the air again. Okay, because this is flight number 3 of this DeltaWing on 4S. And by the end of this flight, all I had to do was make a slight adjustment on the trim on the elevator. And so my setup on this DeltaWing right now is absolutely golden. I love the way it handles. I like the CG. It's very stable, it's very aerobatic, and here we're going big split S maneuver. We're going into a deadly trifecta. We're going to do a big wide loop here. Didn't waste any time before doing the deadly trifecta and a victory roll. So we did the deadly trifecta with this DeltaWing 50mm EDF jet, and that was a piece of cake. Awesome handling. DeltaWing is a great airframe. It's one of those jewels in the rough, you know. Until Banggood got this airframe in stock, I'd never even heard of it, and I'm having a hard time finding it in stock anywhere right now. I looked 4 or 5 different places. So as soon as I find this airframe again, I will provide a link to it on our Facebook page. I'll let you guys know as soon as I find it. But it is an awesome 50mm DeltaWing, and it has a rudder. First rudder I think I've had on a park jet, so that is absolutely amazing. Only 2 servos. It just does elevon mixing. I've got a Radiolink BIME-DB gyro in this one because the BIME-DB does internal elevon mixing, and it also supports a rudder. So I put that on here. Now I've got some oscillations on this jet right now. Look at that. Immelmans are a piece of cake with this airframe. Has really good power for 4S, doesn't it? And it's pretty speedy. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've got some oscillations on this. Now after flight number 3, before flight number 4, I did move my gyro back a little bit, far back as I could get it, and that was only about 5mm from where it was. And I've got less oscillations now than I had, but I still have some oscillations. So I'm going to have to relocate that gyro again. I think I'm going to move it quite a bit forward from where it is right now, since I can't move it back. Sometimes all you have to do is move the location of your gyro to get rid of those oscillations. So look at that touchdown. All right, so we're on the ground now. So that's the only thing that I have left on this jet, and to replace my 30 amp ESC with a 40 amp ESC, it really pushes a 30 amp ESC really hard. So I'm going to put a 40 amp ESC in it, so I have a little bit more headroom from the number of amps that it's pulling. But what a fantastic little jet. I'm having a blast with it. That is a wrap on this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the TinkerzLab.